Chirping on a cigarette. Gonna make a coffee. I need a friggin' K-cup. Gotta put it in the friggin' rig. Press the friggin' button. Sit back and wait a while. Look at my puppy. He bounces around like a little goof, yeah.
So it's Friday afternoon, people. 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I've been up since noon, but just couldn't find the heart to get myself going today. And finally I found the heart after I had a shower and shit. Literally a shower and then I shit. And here we are. Here we are to rule the world one last time. Not exactly sure what that means, but just go with it. I'm just waiting for my coffee to poop out. Oh, what a day, what a day, what a day. Well, we do have flyers today somewheres. I brought them in the house. I can't remember where the hell I put them. But flyers showed up last night, so we do have flyer day for today. Yup it up. I might do those before I head off to work. Because tonight I need to come home and go to bed like almost right away. Because I gotta be up tomorrow at the crack of 10, son of a bitch. Because I gotta be at work tomorrow for noon. Luckily tomorrow's noon till 8, and then I got Sunday off at least to regenerate, so that's a bonus. But test my coffee. Yep, that sure is coffee, let me tell you. And I don't know what we're gonna get into today. We got about an hour and a half before I gotta bail for work, so frig yeah, and welcome to my vlog, people. Welcome to my vlog. So you all probably heard or at least seen Google Glass, that new thing that Google invented where it's like a piece of glass that you wear on your head and it's got like a built-in rumbler that basically hooks up to your brain, and when it plays sound it sounds like the sound's echoing off inside of your ears and stuff, like it's coming from your mind. Well, there's another company out there that's making a Google Glass competitor, but they started an Indiegogo campaign and raised $5 million off of it to basically make the competitor to Google Glass. And what this is going to do is, hopefully, when they release the product, it's not as expensive as Google Glass. It's a lot cheaper, and it drives down the cost. Because right now, well, Google Glass, anybody who entered into the beta program paid $1,500 for their Google Glass, and it's only a beta device. It's not even in alpha, or not even in full release yet. Let me see if I can find the new company. So here's CNET's review. Telepathy, that's better. So they raised $5 million to develop Google Glass rivals. There's a picture of the guy using it. Now, I'm assuming that little dot by his eye is where you get your visual from. But look at this thing. Makes it look like you're wearing old-fashioned braces or something. Like, it's ridiculous. Wait till you see the side shot. Like, look, it's like a halo that you wear around your head. It looks kind of ridiculous, I say. But I could be, you know, I could be wrong. But instead of having like Google Glass has this thing that just basically rumbles and causes your eardrum to react and generate sounds, this thing actually has fully functional earbuds that will play sound in your ears. So it blocks out all the sound from the outside, by the way it looks. But it's supposed to be running its own custom software and stuff. That's what the $5 million was for, was basically to hire engineers and programmers so they can get this thing going. It'll also come with a software SDK so you can write your own apps for it and stuff. So that's really cool that they're making it all open source and developable, so that developers like myself could actually sit there and write apps and make this thing do whatever the hell we want it to do, instead of do what they want it to do, you know? And that way there it makes it more open. Like Google Glass might go that route, have an SDK so people can develop apps for their own device. That'd be really awesome if they do that, but it's kind of cool to see another company try and develop something similar, but make it different enough where Google can't sue the shit out of them for patent rights. But I don't know. What do you guys think of this new telepathy, friggin' artificial realities type device? Let me know in the comments below. Personally, I'm getting scared of this stuff. Because like I said before, you know it's coming. Where soon we're going to have wetware. What's wetware? Wetware is when you have electronic parts added to your body organically. So it's like a cyborg upgrade type thing. Wetware, you know, cybernetics built into organic tissue to augment the individual. You know, you can get freaking, I'm gonna go to the Shadowrun theory. Shadowrun's an old role-playing game we used to play back in the nerd days, and kind of like Dungeons and Dragons. And wetware, basically, you can get stuff like a muscle stimulators. Probably saying, what the hell's that? Well, it's like an augmentation that you put into an area of your body. For instance, put them in your legs, and they stimulate the muscle and make them generate more force, so you can run faster, jump higher, kick harder, and all around your legs are just tough. You can put them in your arms so you can punch harder, lift things, you know, have a lot more power. You can put them all over your body and become a superhuman. And they were powered by your body's friggin' electrical field. And it was like a concept they had in Shadowrun, and Wetware was awesome. You could get other uplinks where you could have this data jack in the back of your head, and you could store data in your mind, kind of like Johnny Mnemonic, which was based off the Shadowrun universe. Just letting you guys know that. Johnny Mnemonic is based off Shadowrun, because mnemonics, that's that thing in the back of the head where you can upload data, store it, and then transfer it over to somebody else. You can carry data. You become part of shipping and receiving. Yeah, you know, it's just going to come down to it one day where you're going to be able to get a biogenic upgrade or a wetware upgrade, and it'll be like a 16 terabyte hard drive or something that's in your body, where you can just store your data on you. And you know, even optical upgrades, they've already done some shit with contact lenses, where they have a contact lens with a chip mounted onto it that basically gives the person the ability to zoom at like 2-3 times, so with modified zoom and stuff. Like the way this stuff's going, I'd say in 20 years, I'm going to say 20 years, but the way they're pushing the boundaries now, could be sooner, there's going to be wetware upgrades for the individual that will give you some really serious abilities, but at a cost. See, in Johnny Mnemonic, there was a cost for the wetware upgrades. You got this thing called the Black Death, as they codenamed it, but it was called NAS, Nerve Attenuation Syndrome. Attenuation is basically resistance on the line, right? If you think about a wire, the more attenuation, the more resistance the electricity has to go through that line, the hotter that line gets, and the weaker the signal is at the other end. Less attenuation, the freer flowing the electricity, and the quicker it gets there, and the better the signal quality is upon arrival. So what the wetware would do is cause nerve attenuation syndrome, and at any given point in time you would just flip out into a seizure and drop on the ground and start flipping around like a flounder. So that could be one of the things they might have to worry about for wetware in the future. But honestly, we're not there yet. But if we do get there, I'm signing up for beta because I want to be a cyborg. Just saying. Okay, well, I don't know if this happens like this for everybody, but it's happening for me. I thought I'd bring it up right now before I go ahead with Flyer Day and things. But I noticed something, okay? Right now, anybody on YouTube can have adverts on their videos and can make a buck, you know? And when you're watching the video through YouTube, there's ads. That's a given. But when you're watching it through an embedded site like Facebook, Facebook removes the ads. It's true, like Facebook will remove all adverts. They have adverts, they advertise like crazy. That's how they make money for Facebook, is through web page monetization, right? But they will remove the Google AdSense ads from the video with a little built-in ad blocker. Now, I guess that's okay because it's their site, but it's also kind of a pain in the butt for the YouTubers who are doing this as a job to make money, to make ends meet. Like, I just do this because it's fun, and the money I make, well, I just use it to buy stupid things like lawnmowers and tablets and laptops and things. You know, it takes me a while to save up for that with my AdSense checks, but, you know, whatever. It's just the way she goes. But friggin' Facebook will pop the ads. I don't know if other social media sites are like that, but so far I noticed today, like, I watched 2 videos through Facebook. Pug put one up about changing out putting that Subaru 9-horse on his John Deere lawn tractor, and I noticed there was no pop-up ad in the bottom, there was no pre-roll ad, there was no mid-roll ads, there was nothing. There was no ads at all. No markers through Facebook. So I went on YouTube and loaded the video up on YouTube, and everything worked the way it should have been. And I don't know. I don't know. I think Facebook is stripping ads on purpose, because if it's not their ads, they don't want anything to do with it. And I guess they have the right, because it's their platform. They can do whatever the hell they want. But yeah, that's pretty dicked, I do say so myself. But I guess, what can you say, you know? They run the company, they can do what they want with their own shit. There's nothing we can do about it. And normally I have my ad blocker turned on when I'm Facebook, because they put up so many damn ads. But I turned off the ad block to see if ads would play in videos, and they don't. Facebook has all their ads everywhere, but there's no ads on the YouTube videos, that's for sure. So, no, I thought I'd just mention that because it's pretty dicked, but yeah, how to watch YouTube ad-free. Watch it through Facebook. They take care of that problem for you, apparently. Sons of bitches. Anyway, people, besides all the bullshit going on Facebook, I think it's about time for...
Flyer Day, gotta look at sales on Flyer Day. See what kind of deals they have in the paper. Flyer Day, Gotta look at sales on flyer day. See what kind of deals they have in the paper. Flyer day, yeah. Flyer day, yeah. All the sales, so much sales, love the sales.
That's right, people. It's time for Flyer Day. So let's pitter patter, have at her, and look at some frickin' deals in the paper. Skittle-a-douche. Alright, let's start off with some future shop. Exciting stuff. Oh, friggin' back to school savings. Bet you all the kids are excited about this one, eh? Yup. Oh, they got this friggin' Asus, whatever you want to call it, laptop on sale. $400. It's got a, well, it's Pentium U, so it's an ultra low voltage processor, but the other specs don't look too bad for an entry level rig. Personally, I say spend the extra $200 and buy this one here, but it still has an ultra low processor. Holy shit, that's a cheap friggin' price for a 7-inch Iconia. $120. Anybody looking for a tablet, look no further. Personally, I think Dad should get this laptop if he's looking at getting a new rig. This thing here will do the job big times. Yup. Sony making a weird looking laptop. A little bit expensive. Oh, for $60 you can make your iPad into a computer. Yup. I think if I get a new tablet though, I'm going to buy one of these, the Samsung Galaxy Tabs, because I can link it to my phone and do some cool stuff. Got some pretty good deals here on these hard drives, eh? $100 gets you a 2 terabyte, $130 for a 3. Yup. And then if you want to get the professional cloud storage version, or personal, sorry, it's $130 for the 2 terabyte and $150 for the 3. Pretty awesome. I wonder if that'd be a good professional gaming rig, the A10. It's got the 8570 video card, you know. Don't know what else it comes with, but for $530, not too bad. I think if I do buy a new TV, it's going to be a Samsung, but not a plasma. But definitely a Samsung. You know, it's a real good deal for this camera, but there's two things I hate about it. One, it runs off micro SD cards. Two, there's no hardware buttons on the back. It's all just a giant touchscreen, and you got to hit the touchscreen record button, and I hate that kind. Wow, those things sure came down and cost, eh? Freak's sake's practically giving them away now. Probably because they're not selling. Holy shit, that thing came down in price. I kind of wanted one of those for a while, but then I decided I hated consoles. Apparently these speakers are actually pretty loud. I don't have one, but I was told they're pretty loud. What the frig is Samsung doing building little shit phones like this? Son of a bitch. Alrighty, let's move on to the yummies of food, because food basics, that's where I shop. Always more for less. Crazy 8 sale. Okay, let's check out how Crazy 8 this sale really is. Oh, 88 cents for some friggin' iced tea or fruit juice. That's yummy. Oh, they got their sundaes and drumsticks on sale again. Frig yeah. Oh, Dempster's soft sliced bread, $1.88. Yummy. I'm gonna need to buy some more ketchup, and it's kind of on sale. Holy crap, it's the old friggin' Pepsi case. Nice. Meat lasagna. Oh, some bangers. Yummy. $6 for 12. That's not bad. Chicken tornadoes, bacon wrap medallions, or Mark Angelo Slovakis, $10 each. Nice. That's like my favorite orange juice ever. Alrighty, let's move on to staples. Canada's back to school experts. Canada's back to school experts. Canada's back to school experts. Walmart is definitely cheaper, but Staples is the expert. Skiddly douche. Holy, these came down in price. $69 for a friggin' one-shot pony Keurig maker. Nice. Okay, that's a pretty good deal. $15 for a 32 gig USB drive. Not too bad, not too bad. Windows 8 Professional for $70. Wow. No. I looked this rig up, and you know what? It's not too bad for entry level. That's what E stands for, entry level. Not too bad, not too bad. But for an extra $100, you can get an i3, which will kick the shit out of that E1. Just saying. Wow. 27 inches of friggin' awesome sauce. Kinda do want. Yeah, I friggin' love these Samsung Galaxy tabs. These are nice friggin' tablets for sure. They look well built. They look nice. I don't know, I go with a 10-inch. I think the 8-inch would be more than enough, but then again, I do like a big screen when I'm playing video games. But I like the small ones for holding around, but I got my phone, so bigger is better. I don't know why Samsung made the Tab and the Note. Like, why make two the same? I understand the Note comes with the stylus and you can draw and stuff, but like, really? You already have this. Why make this? You're not making much sense to me, bud. It's the case I have my iPad in. Only problem is it doesn't, like this thing here, when it closes, it turns it off. When you open it up and put it into a stand mode, it tends to want to fall back on itself just a lot. It seems nowadays that Sony are the only camcorders any store carries anymore. It really pisses me off. Oh, $12.95 for a 16 gig Kingston. I should get one of these for my new MP3 player. Alrighty, and last but not least, we're going to look at the Great Canadian Flyer by Canadian Tire. Great Canadian Flyer by Canadian Tire, yeah. Aww, some bitch pile of monkey nuts. They're cheaper at crappy. Frig sakes. Oh, that's pretty sweet. 6 outlets plus 2 USB outlets. Need that. Hey Dad, still need one of these. Leak seal, eh? I might need that. It's kind of expensive for 24 inches when for an extra 20 bucks you can get a 32. And like a lot of people are asking me why don't I buy a hot water tank instead of renting one? Well, you can buy them. They're right here. So gas or electric, varies in sizes, 6, 9, or 12-year warranties and selections, maybe whatever. And then there's the hot water heater blanket, which I'm not exactly sure what that does, but anyway, probably just keeps the tank nice and snug and insulated so that the water doesn't get as cold quick. But there you go. They range from 239 bucks to 800. So, could buy one. I'd rather rent. Doesn't that chair look amazingly not comfortable? I was tempted to buy one of these for downstairs, these square friggin' thingamajigs, just to put stuff in and things. That's pretty friggin' sweet. I was also debating on getting one of these for the living room until I saw the price. Yup. Yeah, you see the price. Yup. A little expensive. These are pretty sweet. You can deep fry with a tablespoon of oil. That is awesome. Aw, his and her cappuccino maker. Daw. Cookies for Oreos. I'm gonna need 2 of those when I build my light fixture. Just saying. Hopefully they are soft white 5000K and they're not friggin' 3500. Oh, coupons, people, coupons. Buy 2 Cadbury king-size bars at a regular price, get one free. That's a good deal if I like chocolate bars. Oh, and $2 off a propane tank. 20-pound cylinder, fill or exchange with this coupon. Yeah, need that. Kind of like to get a bigger shed for the backyard to put all the mowers in. That way there I'd have them all out to the garage and I'd have more room in there to do things. Like, I don't know, park the Trans Am. There's the barbecue I want to buy. But I don't want the natural gas version. Need the gas version? No, that's the propane or natural gas. I'd like to get that in the propane version, but I don't need one that big because that has 4 burners. I just need something like that for $179. And that's pretty much what I have now. And it's shit. Oh my god, these things are so stupid bright. I mean, like, if you were to like shoot your skin with it for about 5 minutes, you'd probably give yourself a tan. Oh, these friggin' things. Now everybody can be an Audi, just saying. And people, that is pretty much all we have for Flyer Day today. So it's currently 3 o'clock. We probably should start getting ready for work. So let's pitter patter and have at her and start getting ready for work and things. Yeah, buddy. Alrighty guys, well it's 3:30. I need to head out and get off to work. I got my keys. I actually hung them up this time. Way to go, team me. And I want to play with this thing in the car today. See if the number 1 if the cigarette lighter on the Trans Am actually works. It used to work. Remember, it got cooked the one time when the ex threw her keys into the ashtray for some reason. And the key for her parents' car friggin' went inside the cigarette lighter and grounded it out and shorted it out and caused it to frig up. And it broke. So I had to change out the fuse and then everything was good to go again, but yeah, that really sucked. But I'm curious to see, for sakes, I'm curious to see if that cigarette lighter actually works still. So what we'll do is we'll grab this guy, grab the remote for it, grab my keys, head out to the car, plug it in, see if it works. Let's go. Alrighty, so I'm in my car here and just tested this thing out and it works, but I got an LED out. That should say 108.0, and instead it says 108.G. But my problem is I don't know how to set my freaking radio. So let's stick with that. Wow, this thing actually works pretty good. Right on. Well, that's pretty sweet that it actually works and things, and the remote works no problem. You can change your songs and things and play pause, volume up, volume down, you know, folder plus or minus.
I think it's the...
Yup. Works perfect. Sweet. So, like I said, just besides that blown LED, everything else is fine. And it sounds really crisp over my stereo. Anyway, people, let's head off to work now. Alrighty, people, well, it's friggin' midnight. I just got done working there. We got some shit to talk about on the way home, so let's do a little rolling home vlog, and we'll get you guys all updated and things. Alrighty, clean off the bullshit on the outside of the window there, and let's pitter patter and have at her. So first off, this new Deal Extreme Jobby thing that you plug into your cigarette lighter, play music, works awesome. Definitely does the job. So it's gonna give me some tunes in the G6 for when I do actually go down to Blokes. Just gotta tune your stereo into the right frequency of the FM modulator, and shada boom, shada bang, you have tunage. So I'll have to load up my card with a whole bunch of different music, and we'll be off to the races, literally. So, a little bit of tunes. I was asked how exactly this thing works. So, like I said, it has an FM modulator in it, so all you do is you set it to a certain frequency. I have mine set to a 90.1. because there's no radio stations around here in that range. And then I hit go, turn my stereo to 90.1, set it to 90.1, hit play on the device, and it plays the music. Just that simple. Doesn't get any easier than that. So tonight at 8 o'clock, Jules came to work there, and she brought a friend, and she brought her kids. It was good and bad. Good because I finally got to give her daughter her birthday present because it was super late to come in because it was a Deal Extreme Jobby. But bad because they were really tired because they've been up since 5 a.m. because they had a field trip today at Science North in Sudbury. So, you know, tired kids become grumpy kids, become screaming kids, which becomes an email from my boss about why the frig are their kids running around outside the building during your lunch hour, what the hell is going on over there, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. He hasn't responded yet to my response, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna say no longer do I want you to have any guests over there on your lunch. Go outside, have a cigarette, and leave. You know, he's cracking down on me for this stuff. Meanwhile, I come back to work on time. I'm never late for my lunches and stuff. There's other people there who are always late for their lunches. Come back, you know, 5-10 minutes. Bullshit. Yet, I'm waiting to see what he's going to say. If he's going to crack down and tell me that I can no longer have guests because of this incident. Because, yeah, like her one daughter she screams really loud, and I'm like, stop. Don't do that. Then, of course, you know, being a kid, she's like, huh, huh, huh. And I'm like, don't do that. Don't scream. And like, when you scream like that, people think you're in trouble. Don't do that. And then she just bellows out another one, and I'm like, for freak's sakes, you do that one more time, and I'm not coming over on Sunday. And she did it. So, Now I don't know if I should go over on Sunday, because if I do, then she knows that she'll just be able to walk all over me. But then again, she's a kid, she probably already forgot what she did. But because of that, screaming, people next door heard it, radioed the boss emailed me, you know. This week's been just fucking fantastic, so, oh well. It's the way she goes, I guess. No more friends at work on my lunch break. Nobody else can show up anymore, probably. We'll find out on Monday. Oh well. After tomorrow, 4 more shifts. Thank God. It's usually super dead slow at work on the weekends. Like, chatting with Bruce about it, and he goes, dude, if you actually get 3 calls, it's busy. Everybody thinks we're closed on the weekends for some reason. Yet we're 24/7, 365. We're even open on Christmas. You guys remember? Last Christmas I worked. But people think we're closed on the weekends. Or they're not using their computers on the weekends, and they're out and about, you know, doing their own things. So that's a possibility too. But, ah well. This is why the weekend vlogs are the best vlogs, because I don't have to go to work and I can spend more time doing what I want, which means I can spend more time videotaping what I want and making videos the way I want to make them. It's fine by me. So yeah, needless to say, they're kind of out of hand, but well, only 3 of them, 3 out of 4 of them are. But they're really tired. Like, it was probably a bad idea to have them come over. But Jules really wanted to come, and her dad couldn't watch the kids, so she wanted to bring the kids. But if anything, I think this might be the last time that she'll be able to visit with the kids. Because they were just right tuckered out and just going crazy. So yeah. Oh well, we're almost home. And then we gotta get up in friggin' 12 hours and do it all over again. And it was like super dead tonight. Like, in the beginning, I shouldn't say that. It was all right up until about 7 o'clock. You know, we were pretty steady with calls. But after 7, I don't think we got a call after 7. So our team lead said once that if he had his way, we'd be open from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. And then afterwards, just let the calls go to voicemail. We'll get it the next day. And honestly, that would work as long as there's no outages. Because the problem is when outage happens and we get swamped, like right away, everybody's calling in. And you gotta be there, right, for those. So that's why we're open 24/7. But he was proposing a 12-hour shift from 10 to 10, 4 days on, 3 days off, 1 week. Next week you work 3 days on, 4 days off. And it tallies up to, I'm pretty sure it comes up to, it comes up to 80 hours in a 2-week period. So 1 week you'd have 3 days off, the next week you'd have 4 days off, then 3 days off, then 4. And it worked out well. But with the current schedule being a 16-hour work day, for us, it doesn't work. It needs to be 12 hours. Then, of course, seniority picks the shifts, right? So the higher-ups would definitely get weekends off, and the people lower on the totem pole would be working the weekends all the time, which kind of sucks, but it's the way she goes. Oh, I never set my camera in manual mode. I bet you this thing's been auto-focusing like a son of a bitch. But anyway, people, we're almost home, so I'll talk more when I get there. So until then, peace the frig out. Alright, people, well, I'm home, and yeah, been an interesting day. Like I said, it wasn't busy at all today. Well, tonight, busy today. Also, Krusty 1027 there. He showed up on my 10 o'clock break just to say see ya later, because tomorrow at around noon he debuts his long ass ride from North Bay all the way back to New Brunswick. I think he said Moncton, to be honest. So he's got a long ass ride ahead of him tomorrow, and he said he's probably going to be home Sunday night, if not Monday morning. So that's kind of crazy indeed. So good luck, buddy. Hopefully the trip isn't too much, and one day I'm going to head out that way. When? I don't know, but someday I'm going to head out that way, because I really want to go to Prince Edward Island and check that shit out, and then head over to New Brunswick. I'd like to go to Nova Scotia and find the Trailer Park Boys where they're filming it and just pop on the set and be like, damn, this is sweet. You know, do some vlogging on the TPB set. Like, that wouldn't be epic. Be able to sit there, bust out my camera and be like, oh, I'm standing here with Ricky from Trailer Park Boys, and then he just totally beaks off behind me, eh? Wouldn't that be friggin' awesome? And if he just lost his shit on me while I'm vlogging, that'd be just the best best ever. Well, in my mind, anyway. Well, people, it's friggin' midnight. I need to get to bed because by the time I edit and upload this thing and get it all situated and ready for tomorrow, it's going to be like 2 o'clock in the morning, even though it's only 12:15 now, but it takes a while for it to render and then the uploading and all that shit. So I'm going to shut her down here and call her quits for now. So if you like today's video, hit that like button. Questions, comments, concerns, stab them in the guy below. And until next time, people, keep on vlogging.